This is Not Quite Normal, a comedy drama series for listeners, not quite written by Lynch, as described on the website www.notquitenormal, all one word, .net.
This is a wonderfully attractive and atmospheric place. Wouldn't you agree, Mrs. Cadora? I am truly honoured that you're happy to share it with me.
Oh, please, do call me Katrina. And yes, I too feel a sense of history here. But the thing I like best is the smell.
The smell?
Yes, I think it's the truffles all around us. It's so sensual.
They do say truffles are aphrodisiacs, you know.
What would my husband say?
Well, your husband would be delighted that you and your new friend have happily alighted at GK's, a place that feeds you superbly well and offers special wines, including Zinfandel.
Oh, Mr. Sweet, you are very good for the poetry without thinking. Can you think of poem at any time?
Well, I try. I'm at my best after a particularly fine lunch with particularly fine wine. Although, unfortunately, it works the other way, too. Bad food begets bad poetry.
Oh, but not you, Mr. Sweet. I sure not you.
Oh, I'm afraid so. I ate once at a service station in Wales and couldn't get the rhyme out of my mind for weeks. Even now it's still there. Listen. Don't eat in Wales, please, not on the M4. I ate there once. I would not ask for more. The food is dreadful, stomach-churningly nasty. I will never, 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 never again order a Welsh pasty.
Yes, I never yet been to Wales, but you give very good advice, I think.
But moving on to better things, and talking of Zinfandel, shall we share a fine bottle of 2006 Old Crane Ranch?
Yes, thank you. Now, but what should I eat with it?
It will go rather well with a simple starter of Romano potato sautéed in walnut oil, lightly sprinkled with truffle shavings and garnished with grilled, delicately flavoured pimentons.
Oh, yes, please.
You know, I eat at this restaurant quite often, because although it's vegetarian, it has simply the best food in town. I'm sure you'll enjoy it very much indeed.
Yes, I will, of course. And although I like vegetarian, my favorite food is the fish. Last year I worked at Riga Fish Canning Factory. Oh, what a joy when eating fresh, raw herring with the apple vinegar.
Simply delicious and completely flagitious.
Flagitious? That is new poetic word to me. What does it mean?
It means utterly wicked. I hope we might explore its senses later.
You are too kind. But can you imagine smell of fish canning factory?
Not without ruining my wine.
All sensible workers at canning factory move on quickly because smell gets into skin of your hands. Riga is full of women who didn't move on and now walk around wearing gloves all of the time.
All the time? Good Lord.
It's the only place I know where dating agencies ask if you are happy with partner who wear gloves. And they don't just mean when you go to theater in evening.
Good God. Do you mean?
Yes, of course. But it's not always bad news. Some men attracted to gloves, especially if they leather. But those men usually Estonian, or even worse, they wear gold medallions. And I want a real man. A real woman needs a real man, I think.
I agree wholeheartedly.
It's such a shame council do not allow my husband to come with me for 12 months, I hear.
Oh, how sad. But I will be here to comfort you when you need me.
Yes, thank you. But At least Ludwig have more time to paint. He very good painter. Very special, you know.
Goodness me. How astonishing. I have a small art gallery myself. What does he paint?
For last 2 years he paint all the time. Since he stopped teaching Dutch 17th century art at Riga University.
Good Lord. I would very much value his opinion about one of my pictures. I think it's an original Osias von Birt, but the client I want to sell it to thinks it may be a forgery. There's quite a few of them about, you know.
Some people are not good people. It's shocking. But I give you Ludwig's email to ask him to tell you what he thinks. He's very helpful.
Oh, thank you very much, Katerina. We have so much in common, you and I. I can see we're going to get along very well indeed. Perhaps we could make this a regular treat. Every Friday evening.
Ooh, that would be delicious.
Ah, here is the first course.